Well, Gary Anderson is through to the second round and will face one of these two. It's either Jack Main, a man fighting to keep his place on the professional circuit, and he's got some serious fighting to do.
Bullseye.
Because if you look at the post-World Championship
25, Jack's
order of merit, he is a long, long way off. He's going to have to find his way to the Worlds, probably through the qualifier, and then go on a run there for things to happen. But there is a Grand Slam qualifier tomorrow, of course, so if he were to go there, get out of his group, stick a few grand on his ranking, then the Ali-Pali job
60
may become slightly more manageable, but it is a long shot for the main man to be avoiding a trip back to Q School. Justin Smith,
99.
Not a player we've seen on the PDC circuit this year. He has played 2 Players Championship events, but you've got to go back to 2019 for them. He played in the UK Open qualifiers back in 2017, but he has been playing on the Development Tour and the Challenge Tour and won a Challenge Tour title quite recently as well.
41.
So that's why he's shot up the list of alternates to come in and replace the players who aren't here.
180.
And evidently been playing some decent stuff. First maximum of this one that goes to Justin Smith. You might have noticed from his dart shirt, he's Welsh.
100.
Around Cardigan way.
57.
Can't take the 1-2-1, but can Jack Main? The answer is no.
53.
Double 16 the target.
32.
Jack Main sets it up in a different way, so we'll look at the treble 20. It'll be the same target at the end. He pins it. 18 dart hold of throw.
$100. $121.
Justin Smith turned 25 this year, so too old for the Development Tour now.
60.
Playing his trade on the Challenge Tour. He's been a stalwart of the Challenge Tour, really. I mean, he's been playing it, you might let's say, non-stop for the last 5 years. But picking up his first title
45.
in the penultimate event of the year, taking the £2 grand prize money.
180.
He's hit 180s in both the opening legs of this one. Beat Matty Dennant in the final there, having overcome the likes of Nathan Girvan, who you'll see in Minehead in the World Youth Championship
96.
final, taking on Josh Rock.
$129.
Well, this is very good. 5 consecutive treble 20s from Justin Smith, buying him a bit of time to hit the double.
60.
Nathan Aspinall has been beaten by Boris Kritschmar as Justin Smith levels the game up with a 13 darter. That's a big win for Big Boris, because he too is a player who's in those sort of dangerous positions around the edges of qualifying.
60.
He started the day just over £2 grand outside the Players' Championship finals. He's just added 750 quid.
121.
So that cuts the gap to £1.5 grand to Nathan Rafferty, who is the man who is in that last remaining spot at the minute.
180.
We're getting a 180 every leg in this game. Jack Main joining in.
125. $140. 60.
Yeah, a little look over to the scoreboard there just to see if there was any better options, but ploughing ahead on the treble 20 remained the best one. Still couldn't find it. Does he go for it?
81.
No. Decides to leave double top when he decided to leave double 16 earlier, so I'm not quite sure which double Jack Main wants to
45.
leave.
Game shot.
Well, double top worked. So 2-1. Decent start to this one. More results from around
59.
the boards for you. Wins for Jose de Souza. He's beaten Neil Zonneveld. Joe Cullen has seen off Nick Fulwell. Peter Wright has beaten George Killington.
134.
Andrew Gilding has overcome David Evans.
180.
More 180s. It's 3 and 4 legs for Justin Smith. The other leg saw Jack Main pop in a max. Very encouraging stuff.
134.
Good standard on this board so far today. You kind of expected it with Dimitri Vandenberg against Gary Anderson.
26.
As soon as I say that, Justin Smith's rather unfortunate to see 2 darts in the treble 1 right on the wire of the 18s. Damon Hetta, the top seed
97.
today, saw off Mervyn King by 6 legs to 3. Stephen Bunting beaten Luke Woodhouse. Bunting through an incredible personal best 113 average.
140.
Justin Smith leaves himself on a 2-darter, very close to yet another max. Kind of needed those 2 trebles as well. Could have done with a 3rd, but
60.
big moment. That's not close to the treble. That one was closer.
60.
But a bit of a ropey visit there for Justin Smith. Leaves himself on double 18, but a chance here for Jack Main to break. Staying there for double 18. Really good finishing. Jack Main has pinned the double 16, double top and double 18, all hit with very, very little fuss. Looking good here. Yeah, the Norwich man in again. Second maximum.
'82.
Did play some really, really excellent stuff at Q School when he got his card, Jack Main. He was comfortably one of the best players there.
43.
He's not really manifested on a regular basis in his time on the senior ranks, but it takes time to get used to. It's tough school.
60. '98.
A really good dart there, moving across the oche. Going for a partially obscured bed, finding it.
100.
Threatening to take a real grip of this game.
'44.
Well, that's just a little let off. He's still in an advantageous position.
'99.
Justin Smith just gets to a finish. Another obscured bed that he moves over.
58.
This time he can't find it.
'60.
Can he rescue it? Shake of the head. 77 left. Treble 19. Well, 6 darts from 136 he'll have had without getting a dart at the double.
38.
Is just offering Justin Smith a little chance. Big chance.
'80.
Chance not taken. 2 darts missed to break back. And he's been good on the outer ring, Jack Main.
'20.
Well, it's always difficult to tell. They looked quite inviting, those first 2 darts just above the wire. He's going to split it.
Game shot.
And he hits it, makes it work. Justin Smith sacrificing a dart at a double to make sure he didn't leave an odd number. And he does get the break back. Real missed opportunity for Jack Main. So good on the doubles. Was 3 out of 3. And then missed 3 clear at double top for
60.
a 4-1 lead. And now it's very much game on. Dave Chisnall, who started like an absolute train against Jimi Hendrix, has kind of
98.
fallen over the line when it's 6-5. Been excellent this year, Dave Chisnall, and started winning titles again recently. Looked
60.
like he might win yesterday. Ended up going out in the semi-finals to Gian Van Veen in a bit of a shock, has to be said. Gian Van Veen is getting his campaign underway against Jamie Clark, the Scotsman.
97.
Guy who came through Q School with ease and hasn't featured as much as perhaps he would have liked on the Pro Tour this year. I think he's been struggling to get time off work and various other commitments.
$84.
Cracker of a game over on board 3 between Alan Suter and Radek Zagansky.
100.
It's 4-3 suits. He's averaging 99. Zagansky's averaging 102. Alan Suter yesterday threw some of the best stuff we've ever seen from him. 11 180s in 11 legs against Ryan Searle.
68. $145.
Good setup. Justin Smith leaves himself on double 18. May not get a go. Should he stay there? Oh, and doesn't need to. Oh, very nearly majestic from Jack Main. Brilliant attempt for the 154. Doesn't matter though. Double 18 pinned, level game at 3 apiece. Justin Smith has battled his way back into this. He's had to survive darts in the last 2 legs. It could have been 5-1 to Jack Main.
96.
Both the French players are getting their campaigns underway.
41.
Jacques Labre is 4-1 down to Berry Van Peer. I believe that's on the other streaming board. And Thibaut Tricol is 2-1 up on Nathan Gervin.
125.
Saw Thibaut on this streaming board yesterday, averaging more than 103. Playing absolutely magnificently.
95. $96. $60. $122. $84.
Well, looking like a comfortable leg, even more so now.
30.
And force his way through to the double 16, but he will get more opportunities, Jack Main, just to stop this mini rot. Oh, hang about. There's some pressure. Justin Smith with his 4th 180 of the contest. The Welshman asking a question of Jack Main. He has the answer though. Double 16, 16 darter. Back into the lead, Jack Main.
$55. $80. $180.
Oh, that's number 5 for Justin Smith. 180s are flowing.
60.
But is it going to be enough?
$98.
Does look to have quite a long setup there, the barrel and stem. So if he can get that first dart in the right place, He's got quite a big target to work on.
100. $92. $140.
Trying to stay there for double 18.
58.
And while that second dart was a little more awkward, it left an open target, the double 18. Couldn't pin it. Double 17 and bull. Not going to go.
85.
Now, he split an awkward shot earlier. He splits again. Clarity of thought
2.
for Justin Smith. But, whereas it worked last time, it does not work this time.
Game shot.
And that is 5-3 and a breaker throw. And is that the moment that Justin Smith, a man who's hit 5 180s in only 8 legs of darts, is that where this game gets away from him?
$96.
90 averages the pair in this game. They've
58.
dipped a few points from how it was 4 or 5 legs in. It was really the 5th leg where they started missing doubles and those numbers started to come down. But it's been close.
95. $27.
Canada's Matt Campbell and Poland's Radek Zaganski both winners. Alan Suter will not match the heroics of yesterday. He's gone out in round
58.
1. No ranking money for him. No ranking money for Devon Peterson. Jeff Smith has seen him off for the loss of just 1 leg. James Wilson. Jamie Dodger has beaten Rapid Ricky Evans
100.
by 6 legs to 2.
$100.
Oh.
20.
Well, for it to happen once is unfortunate. For it to happen the very next dart as well, maybe there's a lesson we could learn.
$95.
Yeah, don't mind that at all from Jack Main. Leaves himself 57. He's going to get matched darts. So another maximum.
140.
Well, it would have been his 6th. His 180 hitting has been excellent in this game, Justin Smith. But Jack Main has been pretty clinical. And that
Game shot on the
continues.
match.
It is another double hit by Jack Main. He gets to 6. A 6-3 win. Justin Smith's return to Pro Tour action doesn't go to plan. He certainly showed some very impressive scoring power, hitting 5 maximums. But you can see there, Jack Main earned himself more opportunities and was more clinical when he got them. It's only an average of 89, but Jack Main getting the job done. And he'll face Gary Anderson in round 2.